hills lie near unto the moorlock shore. You winds that blow o'er the mountainy slopes, will I ever see you more? Where the moorcock crow and the violets blow, and the sporting trout does play. Oh, with my line and hook, delight I took, for to spend all my youthful days. Well, last night I marched out for to see my love, and to hear what she might say, thinking she would pity me, lest I should go away. Well, she said, I have a sailor boy, he's the lad I do adore. So take this for your answer now, oh, and trouble me no more. Well, perhaps your sailor boy was lost while crossing o'er the main, or has he found some other love and will not return again? Oh, now if my sailor boy is lost, no other will I take. Through lonesome shades and valleys will I wander all for his sake. Well, our ship she lies at Warren Point, now ready for to set sail. I hope the Lord will favour her with a sweet and pleasant gale. Oh, now if I had £500, or 5 times as much more, I would will it all unto the maid I love, who dwells on the moorlock shore. So farewell unto Lord Antrim's groves, likewise unto the bleaching green, where the linen cloth lies pure and white, and the purling stream runs clean, where many's the happy day I've spent, but now, alas, they are o'er, since the lass I love has banished me, far, far from the moorlock shore.
Oh, lovely.
I think.
Father dear, I oftentimes hear you talk of Erin's her lofty streets and valleys green, her winters night and clear. They say it is a pretty place, wherein a prince might dwell. Then why did you abandon her? The reasons to be tell. Oh, son, I love our native land with energy and pride, until the blight came o'er this cursed land. My sheep and cattle died, the rent and taxes were to pay. I could not them redeem, and that's another reason bleak December day. Oh, the landlord and the sheriff came to drive us all away. They set the roof on fire with their demon yellow stream, and that's another reason why I left the old Skireen. Oh, it's what I do remember here of 48, when I arose with Aaron's boys to fight against the foe. I was hunted through the mountains for a traitor to the crown, and that's another reason why I left the rose green. Oh, Father dear, the day will come when vengeance loud will call, and we will rise with Aaron's boys to fight against the foe. And I'll be the man to lead a band beneath our flag of green, and loud and high I'll raise a cry, revenge for Skibbereen.
Lovely.
Lovely Richie, man, beautiful.
My name it is Paddy, I'm called Packer Dunn. My cry is all for all, one for one. I walk the roads, but I never run. I'm the last of the travelling people, with me banjo and fiddle, a yarn and a song. I'll sing to all people who do me no wrong, but if others despise me, I'll just move along, for I know I'll find friends in the morning. Your money is money, and friends they are friends, and drinking with them is where all money ends. But it isn't on money, it's on them I depend. When times and the guards are against me, from Belfast to Wexford, from Clare to Tralee, a town but the living is a place for me. I haven't a home, but by God I am free. I'm the last of the travelling people. I've sang with the Furies, the Dubliners too, ballad groups, musicians, and singers no few. They all sang in our pubs, and I sang there too. Song for song, equal for equal. The road isn't easy, but it's what I choose. I'm not always a winner, but I never lose. I'm the pride of me race, and the last of the few, and I live like me father taught me. Now I'm on the road again, travelling still, summer and winter, keep travelling I will, for the road it is long, and I know it will kill the last of the travelling people. She never slighted politicians.
The Soul and Soil by William Butler Yeats.
Lovely.
Where dips the rocky highland of Slootwood in the lake, there lies a leafy island where flapping helms wake the drowsy water lass. There we've hidden our fairy vast, full of berries, full of reddest soaring cherries. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the wave of moonlight glasses the dim grey sands with light, far off by farthest lasses, we footed all the night, weaving northern dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon has taken flight. To and fro we leap, and chase the frothy bubbles, while the world is full of troubles, and is anxious in its sleep. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the wandering water gushes from the hills above Glencow, in pools among the rushes that scarce could bait a sow. We seek for slumbering trout, and whispering in their ear, give them unquiet dreams, leaning softly out from thrones that drop their tears among the young streams. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than you can understand. Away with us is coming the solemn-eyed, no more he'll hear the lowing of the calves and the warm hillside, or the kittle and the hob sing peace into his breast, or see the brown mice bob round and round the oatmeal chest. Away with us is coming the human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, from a world more full of weeping than he can understand.
How oft do my thoughts in their fancy take flight to the home of my childhood away, to the days when each patriot's vision seemed bright, ere I dreamed that those joys would decay. When my heart was as light as the wild wind that blows down the Mardyke through each elm tree, where we sported and played 'neath each green leafy shade, on the banks of my own lovely Lee, where we sported and played 'neath each green leafy shade, on the banks of my own lovely Lee. And then in the springtime of laughter and the song, can I ever forget the sweet hours with the friends of my youth, as we ramble along 'mongst the green mossy banks and wild flowers? Then too, when the evening sun sinking to rest shed its golden light over the sea, The maid with her lover, the wild daisies pressed on the banks of my own lovely lea. The maid with her lover, the wild daisies pressed on the banks of my own lovely lea. 'Tis a beautiful land, this dear isle of song. Its gems shed their light on the world, and their faithful sons bore through ages of wrong the standard Saint Patrick unfurled. Oh, were I but there, with the friends I love best, and my fond bosom's partner with me. We'd roam thy banks o'er, and when weary we'd rest by your waters, my own lovely lea. We'd roam thy banks o'er, and when weary we'd rest by your waters, my own lovely lea. Oh, what joy should be mine ere this life should decline, to seek shells and I sea-girdled shore, while the steel-feathered eagle, oft splashing the brine, brings longing of freedom once more. Oh, all that on earth that I wish for or crave is that my last crimson drop be for thee, to moisten the grass o'er my forefathers' grave on the banks of my own lovely lea, to moisten the grass o'er my forefathers' grave on the banks of my own lovely lea.
Lovely.
Oh my God, beautiful.
To go with Sora Sora. The May Orange Juice, especially for Jerry, who organised this, and Michael, our our host. So, how pleasant in winter to sit by the hearth, listening to the cries and the barks of a dog, or in summer to wander with my darling too, and to pluck the wild flowers in the May morning dew. Oh, summer is coming, oh, summer is near, with the leaves oh so clear and the skies bright and clear, and the birds they are singing their loved ones to woo. in the May morning dew. O God, be with the old folk, they're both dead and gone. And likewise my brothers, young Dennis and John, as they trip through the heather, the wild hare to pursue. And their joys, they were mingled in the May morning dew. The house I was reared in is a stone on a stone, and all round the garden wild thistle has grown, and all the kind neighbours that once I ever knew, like the wild rose, they vanished in the May morning dew.
Love you. One evening of late, as I happened to stray, bound for Tipperary, I din made me way to dig out potatoes and work by the day. I hired with the Galbally farmer. His name was O'Leary, a man hard and mean, with the face of a miser, mangy and mean. I was soon made aware of the fool I had been to hire with that Galbally farmer. Now Darby was scraggy and wore the hard hat. I gazed at his get-up, but he gave me no chat. His eyes, although bleary, could see like a cat when watching a post pulp in Farnock. I asked him how far we were bound for to go, as the night it grew dark and the north winded low. I said to myself, the owl spirits well low, for I neither had whiskey nor porter. The owl-leggerly miser, he mounted his steed, to the Galbally mountains he rode in great speed. 'Twas little I thought that me heart it would bleed, for to trudge behind this old farmer. The road it was long and was full of rough stones that scalded my feet and rattled my bones. The pain grew severe, how I suffered my prone, trudging that night towards Barna. When we came to the cottage I entered it first. It seemed like a kennels or an old preacher's church. I said to myself, I was left in the lurch, I contented with Darby O'Leary. The conversation that I understood, me bed in the garden was not very good. The blankets were there since the year of the flood, and the sheets they were all promenaded. I was tired and distressed from my long and hard tramp, and found when undressed a bed bursting damp. Had no hope of a sleep, for it seemed the old scamp kept the fleas in his dawsing observation. The following morning, before the daylight, I was roused up by Darby, all flurry and fright. Had the wheaties be garden till late into night, when even the ghost had been quartered. 'Tis well I remember St. Nicholson's night, to a hearty good supper to me did invite, bad spuds and sour milk that would physic the snipe and give you the trotting's disorder. I've worked in Kilmallock, the rags of Groline, the mountains of Cagle and the bridge of Ralline. Such hunger, starvation, I never did see, as I got from the Galbally farmer. Come all the young fellows, we'll come down from Cork to seek out employment or shovel a fork, that some muddle wind may blow me back to Cork, for you die with the hunger in Bancha. Shinny.
Hey.
Well, yeah. Cad a yen for me faster gan oimet, ta down na gwylta ar law. Níl trácht ar Kilcash ná toilach, níl sing for a sing go brach, an ád within a goniach an doiven, for gradum is maya hamina, and me of early ag torrent hot tea known, is an taffin bean da raw. Níl ciol bean millish na known, le hawk an lead on owen, na an cwchini mawan na ned, a hoed mill is held an slower. Níl ciol bean millish na known, le hawk an lead on owen, na an cwchini mawan na ned, o si cawag an sail con sowen. Tá cio ag titim ar crafawn, nach glannan le grain na law. Tá sport ag titim on sparewn, is a quid iska galea ag tra. Níl cull, níl quillan, níl cairwn, ach clocka is mail clockán. Tá park na fear iska gan crafawn, is dimit and game con fawn. And ish ma va ar gap me grown, cwyd prwns yn y nail har sal, and none la hanan na mina, forgarum sa voink is a spawn, and ish ta colach da queena, died arrogant breers born, is he knocked off for shelven na mina, is he covered a veer voktain. Etem ar virus ar isa, dat jukke sidewish coin slan. I got made winter fada a gwal temple, cured fiddle is tinted canav. Got dog van Ballasha or Sheensha, till cash brawish go hard. I got brach, now got jukke and dealer, go vec for earish our law.
But you do particular good.
When I was young and I was in my day, I could win what woman's heart there was away. I was singing, dancing, and dawning, I blaze a trail until the morning, long before I was the man you see today. I was born between a cloud and it all. I could have lived my life between Cork, Cove and Youghal, but the wheel of fortune took me from the highest point she shook me. By the bottle live, by the bottle lie. she shall fall. There in the mirror on the wall, I see the gleam is fading from the contender to the broad. The ring, the rose, the matador, he's raving. And when I die a drunk down in the street. You can wrap me up and prepare to feed. Wrap the starry cloud around me. Let the pipers here resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love I'll meet. Here in the mirror on the wall, I see the dream is fading from the contender to the broad. The ring, the rose, the matador, he's raving. And when I die a drunk down in the street. You can count me out to 10 and clear the field. Let the starry plow around me. Let the pipers here resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love I'll meet. Wrap the starry plow around me. Let the pipers here resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love I'll meet.
Smash it.
Love.
I can only see the moonbeams that on Inishmeela float. But if I slept inside the fairies' ring, I could see them sailing in their little silver boat. And I'd hear the song the little people sing. For the ferryman had told me of his slumbers there one day, and woke to find them dancing on the shore. And still he hears them singing, note is faint and far away, and he's wishing he was with them evermore. I've seen the Queen of Fairyland, I've heard her wondrous song. With her to heights of happiness I've flown. Now I know the days are weary, now I know the nights are long, for the one I loved has left me all alone. Inishmeela, there's a sleep that knows no dream,
and it is in a dreamless slumber I should be. But I know that I will waken by some still celestial stream, and through the golden light she'll come to me.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I know. Right. So, as coming towards the end of our evening, I'll sing a parting glass song for all your good selves, for those that are gone on ahead of us, like Natasha and that, and for those we've yet to sing with. So here it is. So here's to you and our times together. I will share with you a parting glass, and we'll bid farewell with a song and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. When first we met, complete awkward strangers, we did not know that we could be friends. But now we've come for to know each other, and now I'm sure that we'll meet again. So here's to you and our times together. I will share with you a parting glass, and we'll bid farewell with a song and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. We've had our share of joys and sorrows of yesterday with its dark despair. We've talked of love and of new tomorrows, but now we part as friends who care. So here's to you and our times together. I will share with you a parting glass, and we'll bid farewell with a song and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past. A long, long road now it lies before me, and time will lead me where'er it will, over high, high hills and long, long valleys. I will not forget, but I'll remember you still. So here's to you and our times together. I will share with you a parting glass, and we'll bid farewell with a song and laughter. Our time apart will be short and past.
Okay.
Nice.
Lovely.
Now, Michael, will get married, girl, you'll sign away your life. You start off as the woman, but you'll end up as the wife. You could be a Vestal Mary, take the veil and be a nun. But don't get married, girls, for marriage isn't fun. Oh, it's fine when you're romancing and he plays the lover's part. You're the roses in his garden, you're the flame that warms his heart. And his love will last forever, and he'll promise you the moon. But just wait until you're wedded, and he'll sing a different tune. You're his tapioca pudding, you're the dumplings in his stew, and he'll soon begin to wonder what he ever saw in you. Still he takes without complaining all the dishes you provide, for you see he has to have his bit of jam tart on the side. So don't get married, girls, it's very badly paid. You start off as the mistress, but you'll end up as the maid. Be a daring deep sea diver, be a polished polyglot, but don't get married, girls, for marriage is a plot. Have you seen him in the morning with a face that looks like dead? He's got dandruff on his pillow and tobacco on his bread, and he needs some reassuring with his cup of tea in bed, 'cause he's got problems with the mortgage and the ball patch on his head, and he thinks that you're his mother, lays his head upon your breast. So you try to boost his ego, and he shut and warm his vest, and you get him off to work, the mighty hunter is restored, and he leaves you there with nothing but your dreams you can't afford. So don't get married, girls, men are all the same. They'll just use you when they need you. You do better on the game. Be a call girl, be a stripper, be a hostess, be a whore. But don't get married, girls, for marriage is a bore. When he comes home in the evening, he can hardly spare a look. All he says is, what's for dinner? After all, you're just a cook. Then he'll touch you with that look what I've got, twinkle in his eyes, like he's entered for a raffle, and he's won you for the prize. But when the party's over, you'll be slogging through the sludge. Half the time a decoration, the other half a drudge. Don't get married, it will drive you round the bend. It's the lane without a turning, it's the end without an end. Change your lover every Friday, take up tennis, be a nurse. But don't get married, girls, for marriage is a curse. And you get him off to work, the mighty hunter is restored, and he leaves you there with nothing but the dreams you can't afford. Sinead.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.